Welcome back, folks, to another exciting edition of Let's Play Crusader Kings 3. As always, I'm your host, J2, and last we left off, we've kind of been playing a waiting game here, looking to see who will come out on top in the battle for the throne of England. There's a three-way fight right now between Norway, England, and Normandy, which is a part of France right now, to see who can gain control. In the meantime, we've been eyeing the territories of the Isles here, looking to see if we can't take advantage of the chaos. Right now, Petty King Gudrod Haraldson is down to just 213 troops here. So it could be a good opportunity for us right now to try and make a claim. We already have a claim on one of his territories here, which is Argyle. We may want to look to claim another territory here. We're trying to get a claim on Inner Hebrides, which will be about... We're halfway there, but halfway there in this sort of scenario here. Looks like council here, 16 more months in order to get a claim on that territory. So we'll see how this war goes first, and if the war trends more toward England or France, or Normandy rather, and Norway and the Isles armies are defeated time and again, as they have been, then we'll probably go ahead and attack while we have the advantage. Let's go ahead and continue with our campaign here. Otherwise, we can designate a guardian for Malcolm now. Malcolm here, our youngest son. We already have two children of our own, so now the question is who gets to train our third son here. And it looks like the best option is going to be our wife, Fortune Builder. I do not want him to convert culture, so we'll go ahead and... So this is what I was talking about before. Because our wife here is Norwegian, we now have an option to convert culture. We do not want to do that, so there you go. Two of our vassals expect council positions, Muritok and Mel Schnechtai. And, well, they're not going to get them. Alright, let's continue our campaign. What are we at 3 for? Get out of here. We go at 2 speed. Last we left off in the south over here, Harold had started to reclaim territory that was conquered by William, which is a little bit surprising. William here still has 6,000 troops. Oh, what happened? Social manipulation. The first time it happened, I barely gave it even a moment's thought. But my vassal Mortimer Muritok has grown bolder. His challenges no longer pass unnoticed among my vassals. He is testing my limits. The others are sure to follow, unless I give him a taste of his own medicine. So this guy here hates us right now because we fired him from the council. He wants to see on the council. I own his duchy, apparently. He shall have tasks which are impossible to complete. We gain 50 lifestyle experience in diplomacy. Possible outcomes. We might get a weak hook. He's not fooled, or he outwits us. All problems would be blamed on him. We gain the... Oh, we have to guess what he is. So we guess that Muritok would do everything in his power to get the task done. We guess that Muritok is conscientious, or at least wants people to think well of him. You guess Muritok has often been objectified due to his appearance. Or how dare you challenge your king? Not very diplomatic, but effective nonetheless. Okay, so let's see here. He is temperate, fickle, sadistic, and a conscientious scribe. So... It literally says conscientious here. I hope this actually works. It did not work. Shifting the blame to Mortimer Muritok turned out to be harder than I had imagined. Yes, I can be convincing, but it turns out he is even more skilled at this game than I. With a single sentence, he tore my explanation to shreds, making me look either stupid or untrustworthy. I am not sure which is worse. You win this time, Muritok. And we lose our prestige and negative 15 opinion. How dare you? How dare you, sir? Okay. We are about to get our newest lifestyle focus point. Oh, what's this? Adelgith of Bamberg gained 20 opinion of us. This happened despite your spouse's terrible diplomacy skill. I like how it has to call it out. Hey, your wife, not so great at this, but she got the job done. Oh, Mormer is not swayed. Make another attempt at the swaying. Alright, we've got a new perk available now in our diplomacy lifestyle. We can now access Friendly Council. Each friend relation gives us 2 random skill points. We could also get Benevolent Intent. Sway scheme power increases by 30%, which we may want right now because what we're trying to do with the Isle of Man. Monthly prestige per dread plus 1%, or thoughtful. Opinion gain from sending a gift plus 100%. I'm going to click on Benevolent Intent and unlock that, because we're using that right now. I think that would be of a benefit. How's Norway doing? Norway's got... Never mind. Mormer Duib has been actively supporting Duke Mael Schnechtai and his Liberty faction. However, my wife has a plan to change that. Trust me. The things I could tell Mormer Duib would make him disavow Mael Schnechtai in an instant. Oh, really, wife? So this is Mormer Duib MacGirrick of Fife. Make sure Duib never supports Mael Schnechtai again. Oh, it's automatic. He is forced to leave the Liberty faction. He will not join another faction for 20 years, and he loses 50 opinion of Duke Mael Schnechtai. That's pretty good. Could you make me look like a better choice? He gains 30 opinion of me. Nope, don't care about that. Get him out of that faction. One less person to worry about. They've recaptured Sussex now. William has, at least. How's Harold here? Poor Harold. Gotten beat up a little bit. Negative 74%. So it looks like William will gain the throne of England. I believe now is the right time for us to strike in the Isles. So we're going to go ahead and start our first war here against Petty King Gudrod. He's got 262 troops. Again, the Allies' military strength right now is high. He has allied to Norway and allied to... Oh, Gwynedd is now an ally of him as well. Wasn't aware of that one. That's a shame. So that'll bring up their troops up north. I don't have all the strength there for that. Here's the thing. We could theoretically marry one of our kids over to the Duke of Normandy. If we think he's going to win the war here, which he probably will. We could marry him, we could marry our son to one of his daughters, which he has a few. Celia de Normandy would be the best one right now. Unmarried. Marry her to one of our sons, and then have an alliance, and then use the alliance as a bulwark against a Gwynedd, allowing us to take on the Isles directly. That could be an option for us. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. We have a new issue here. Increase opinion. Your vassal, Mormer Miratak, has a low opinion of you. Increasing with a personal scheme will make your life easier. Not right now. Trying to sway this guy. You the other Mormer. We are gaining gold right now. We could focus on building up our territory at the moment. This is the Barony of St. Johnston. The next thing we could build here are new buildings. We could spend the gold and build hill forts, which gives a fort level +2 and an increase to the garrison. Pastoral lands, tax increase and small levy increase. Hill farms, all tax increase. Hunting grounds, tax increase and defender advantage. And then military camps, all levy increases. I'm gonna go with military camps. Spend some gold there, see how it does. Oh, what are you? A neutral army? Duke Malcolm. What you doing, buddy? Has he started his own war? Is that what he's done? He did! He started his own war for Carrick. He's getting greedy. No, I mean, if he's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and do mine. Why not? Alright, we're going to declare a war. Oh, wait, how close are we to getting that? It's been a little bit now, right? 12 months? We can do it. We're going to go ahead and declare a war. Siege in the Jure County. We gain the contested county. Galloway. On behalf of Malcolm. So we're actually making Malcolm more powerful by doing this. Not the best decision I've ever made. But it does eliminate a threat. So we have declared war now. Let's go ahead and raise up our armies. So we're gonna go ahead and go to our military, raise up all armies. So we've got our full levy here and knights. They all come together at the same time, and then they'll slowly build up over time. So watch this number here as it starts to grow, like that. They all come together. Then you no longer have to worry about moving your troops from location to location. It's very nice. Makes things nice and simple. And then we go ahead and strike. Alright, so we're making our way now towards the Isles here. We'll go right for his capital. Try and take that out first. Alright. We can call on our ally. I can declare war on Mortimer Gofraid. I'm hoping I'd be able to subjugate him, but we'll see what happens with that. Alright, we're moving now into Argyle. So, here's the thing with combat now in Crusader Kings 3. When you go to a county, you have to specifically target the area that you're looking to attack. In this case, the barony here. Otherwise, it does not start the siege. So you got to actually go to the barony itself, the holding there. And then once you capture the barony, you capture everything else. My dear brother, of course, I shall join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of Northamptonshire. So our ally has joined the war, and Harold IV has joined the war on the side of the Isles. But, you know, he's got bigger fish to fry right now. He's pretty busy. So my hope is that we'll be okay. Prince Bledden of Gwynedd has joined the de jure war. So you can see right now we are looking at the siege of Kilmartin. It's 6 months to go on that siege, decreasing over time. The garrison is fully stocked. The garrison health is normal. This will change over time depending on the siege events. So the next event's in 20 days. But we want to go right for this guy's capital here. So we're going to make our way inwards like there. Right now, the commander is Fife. We're going to go ahead and make ourselves the commander here. Because, you know, glory and all that. And this is where Malcolm dies. Right at the start of this campaign, right? It's going to be pretty crazy. So here's the other thing. I keep saying here's the other thing as if there's not other things after I say this other thing. Here's the other thing. I hate raiders. Ships now are purely based on you having enough money to send your army out into the water. There are no galleys anymore. You no longer need to worry about that stuff. You just need to have the gold for moving your armies on water. Alright, so we're about to enter into our first battle here. We have superior quality troops. We are expected currently to win. Alright. Now here's why I never put my camera down there in the center. We have the Battle of Islay. Our troops right now, 1682. Their troops, 230. The enemy commander is the enemy ruler. We are leading our army as well. Let's see what we can do. Our knight, Mormer Muratak, has wounded Merolf. Our knight, Mormer Duib, was wounded by Mormer Comgal. Battle injuries do happen with a much higher frequency, I would say. Duke Malcolm II of Strathclyde has wounded Petty King Goodrod in battle. And, wow! We managed to take Petty King Goodrod hostage after capturing him in the battle. First battle, victory, instant win. We can now enforce our demands here in the Scottish de jure war for Galloway. This is the best outcome it could have been, honestly. We gain the contested outcome. We get a weak hook, a favor, on Duke Malcolm because we pressed a claim for him. We get the Bishopric of Wigtown. We get 30 fame and 300 prestige distributed throughout our allies. And Malcolm gets Galloway. Greetings, King Malcolm of Scotland. Blessings upon you and your house. You are a much greater foe than I have imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. So be it. Alright, and with that, we gained Galloway, which is now called Galwiddle. And I'm sure he loves me now. Oh yeah, look at him. I pressed his claim. That's right. Why are you disappointed in me? Don't be disappointed in me. Once the war is done... Oh, hey, we even have more prisoners. Let's go and look at our other prisoners. What do we got? We got Mayor Rolf. Mayor Rolf here. Can pay a ransom, right? Ransom... 30 gold? Absolutely. And Setna. He will not accept a ransom. Greed and an unimportant courtier. Okay, so then we have a couple of options here. One, we can kill him. In this case here, Goodrod loses 25 opinion of us. I don't know why, because he doesn't want to ransom the guy. Like, what does he expect me to do? The other option here is to negotiate a release. So this is new in Crusader Kings 3. We allow a prisoner to leave. However, they are forced to convert. If they are a different religion, we can gain a weak hook, or we can recruit them into our territory. We can also force them to take the vows if they're a courtier. Notice how it says it will not accept. So all he wants, he says, hey, I want to be free. Well, he's not going to be free. So you're stuck there for a while there, bud. Here's our victory here. Gained 41 fame. If we look at the details here, we can see that our levies killed 48 troops and we lost 43 troops. They killed 29 troops and we killed none of their knights. Our knights killed 19 folk and actually it wasn't that bad of a big of a battle, but it was enough. That's all that matters. So that's the main phase and the pursuit phase. So that's soldiers and then your knights here. They actually go into detail, so we can see that Fife killed 4, Cara killed 18, Strathclyde killed 4, Argyle killed 7, so on and so forth. So that's pretty cool, I think. I like that. Tells a good story. Alright, so we dismiss that. We can now go ahead and disband our army. That's all gone. We no longer have to worry about losing troops when they're in foreign territory, which is pretty nice. Yeah, and we have won. We can now change Duke Malcolm II's contract because we have a weak hook. So in the past, you had in Crusader Kings 2 the ability to change like noble taxes, levies, and things like that. Now it's called feudal contracts, and it's based on the individual vassals. So for example here, we can now change the feudal contract with Duke Malcolm here because we have a hook. We have a favor with him, so he will be forced to agree to whatever we want in this case here. So for right now, I'll leave it alone. I'll save it for later. just in case I need it for something bigger. But Scotland has grown. That's good news. Mayor Rolf, greetings King Malcolm of Scotland. I accept your ransom offer and hope to someday show you the same hospitality. A good deal. Thank you for the gold. I appreciate it. How's England doing right now? Negative 88%. So I think I will go ahead and marry into the Normandy family. Get an alliance going. So we've got... Oh! Somebody got to Celia faster. Damn. How about the other one? Constance. Alright, so Constance here. You are going to arrange... We're going to arrange a marriage with you and our son... Duncan. Children of this marriage will be born into House Dunkeld. Chance of children medium. Everyone gets some prestige here. And we get an alliance with Normandy. I think that makes sense. Let's go ahead and do that. Propose that marriage. See if Normandy will accept. Like I said. Excellent. Greetings, King Malcolm of Scotland. I gladly accept your betrothal proposition. Your son and heir, Duncan, will be betrothed to my daughter, Constance. Signed, Duke William II, the bastard of Normandy. I like how he puts in the bastard, even though I think in the actual history is he didn't call himself that. I'm almost 100% positive on that. And now he has immediately called me to war, as I figured he would. He is asking us to help us fight Harold Godwinson, which is fine, because he's going to win. He's so close. Look at all of his troops right there. Harold is trying to stop the occupation of Sussex again. My bigger concern is what happens after William wins the crown, and then we have to deal with Norway again, potentially. Because that's still going to be a thing. Harold is has now occupied North Riding. I don't like that. So now it's negative 6% against Harald, and negative 88% against Duke William. What else we have going on around here right now? Somebody's fighting the Holy Roman Empire. Who is King Garcia Fernandez of Galicia? Leonie's claim on the Kingdom of Galicia. Interesting. What do we have now? And no, I'm fine. Good there. Still at 88% positive war score right now. The war score, the ability to enforce demands is not just based on war score now. You also have the possibility of certain traits, or perks rather, that you can pick up over the course of gameplay in your lifestyles that allow you to gain just base points in your war score without having to do as much battle. Hey, alright, Mortimer Gofraid has been swayed. Will Mortimer Gofraid now accept our offer of vassalage? He will accept! Excellent. And just like that, we will gain another piece of land in Scotland. Come on now. You can do it. Greetings, my perceptive liege. I accept your gracious offer of vassalization, my liege. And now the Isle of Man belongs to us. And slowly but surely the Isle's territory shrinks and shrinks. Looks like there's a battle here, or there's about to be. Alright, it's battle time. Ooh, quick to anger. I was watching Duncan play with other children when Constantine tried to push him over. Soon a brawl had broken out among the children. Duncan gave as good as he got. He keeps straight wrathful. Duncan must be taught to turn the other cheek. Duncan should not linger on matters like this. So the question is, do we want Duncan to have the trait of fickle? Do we want Duncan to have the trait of forgiving? Or do we want Duncan to keep the trait of wrathful? So forgiving is a virtue for Catholics, so that would increase the piety there. That would also increase diplomacy and learning. I'm going to go ahead and try, yeah. So what that does now is that has given us an increase in stress level. We've got a big battle here. We've got Normandy versus the King of England here. This might be the last battle in this war. At Hastings. I love it. King Edmund Haroldson of England has replaced King Harold Godwinson in the Norman conquest of England. Why? Because Harold here was slain in combat by Guy de Beauchamont on September the 4th, 1069. So it took about 3 more years than expected, but Harold is dead. And our Frank Tostig has died. Tostig Godwinson died under mysterious circumstances. Sad times. Somebody assassinated him. Alright, that's it. The last battle in this war is done. We have a 100% positive war score now against King Edmund Haroldson, who is also really badly hurt, maimed, and severely injured. He might not be living anymore after this. He is dying. He's at death's doorstep, so there may be... I don't even know if they can if they'll crown the princess here, but before he dies and before William finishes the war, let's see what will happen. I can't press the claim, only he can. Godwin Haroldson of England has replaced Edmund Haroldson. So, Godwin Haroldson was the other son of Harold here. Now, we've got Godwin Haroldson. So many kings. So little time. Still 100% war score, though, so it'll be Williams very shortly. We won the war led by King William the Conqueror of England against Prince Godwin Haroldson of England. So he just has a bunch of claims now. He's been totally made landless. And William is now the ruler of England. He has gained the crown. And we have gained a powerful ally, which is great. Our commander is significantly improved, also great. Excellent. Now the question is, what will Norway do in this situation? Because there's still a war going on between Norway. Ooh, and it's a negative 50% for William, so he's got some work to do. But he's got a pretty powerful army at his side. We'll see what happens with that next time.